whenever you have a trade war or an escalation of trade wars, it usually leads to slower economic growth around the world. Initially, some countries think that they're going to be winning if you impose tariffs. But as these tariffs escalate, things get a lot worse. And what we saw with the Smoot-Hawley tariff act, which was Xu Zheng just mentioned, the global economy started going down. It wasn't until a few years later when we passed the Reciprocal Tariff Act, which allowed the United States to lower their tariffs if other countries lowered their tariffs, that everything started turning around and the economies got better. So what you see in an environment where tariffs continue to get escalated is that not only does the country that started the tariff war start slowing down, but all countries around the world, and that leads to slower global economic growth. So these numbers by the OECD implicitly imply that somehow this tariff war is going to be an issue, but it's not going to escalate out of control. I can assure everyone watching this show that if this tariff war really escalates out of control and we have something like the 1930s, I can assure you that the OECD will be lowering economic growth a lot more than 0.1% for this year and another 0.1% the following year. So this is actually the best case scenario where this trade war situation is happening, but it doesn't get out of control.